Most golfers let their right hand ruin their golf swing. In this video, I'll show you how to use it like the pros do. I want to talk about the right hand today because I think it plays a vital role in your golf swing. I think it also gets wiped in with the right shoulder. Now, if you've played golf for long enough and you've had a few lessons along the way, you will have at some point been instructed to not use your right shoulder. Keep your right shoulder back. Feel like you're not allowing yourself to use it, because in every golf instruction video that you see, you're always being told that your right shoulder's coming over the top, and that's the cause of your dirty old slice. Well, you can see I just brought my shoulder over the top and I did not hit a slice. So therefore, the right shoulder and the right hand need to be very, very mobile in the downswing. And there seems to be a plethora of swing aids out there that are strapping your arm to your side and tucking and all of that absolute garbage that I've spoken at great lengths about. But today I wanted to really move it down from the shoulder, down from the elbow and to the hand. Because the right hand, I think for right-handed golfers, and I'll use trail hand, whether you're a lefty or a righty, the trail hand has really been a part of the golfer's anatomy that has been asked to not move, to not play a role in the swing. Well, this bottom hand is, for me, the detail hand. The hand that's going to allow you to very much bleed a shot from left to right in the sky. And it's also going to be the same hand that's going to allow you to bleed the shot right to left in the sky. So this right hand has a huge role to play in controlling the small shapes and the subtleties that you feel in the golf swing. So let's talk about the positioning of the right hand, because I have a lot of skillist clients of mine that invariably don't have the left hand in place, and that's always the top of the pile for me. And if you haven't checked out my left hand grip, go check that out, or lead hand grip, go check that video out up in the top right hand screen. Once the left hand is in position and golfers have got used to that, I really want to see this right hand sit on top, getting that lifeline to sit down the thumb of your lead hand. All of a sudden, you'll feel the club way more in the fingers of the right hand. When it's in the fingers of the right hand, what happens in a backswing is it starts to give this right arm more opportunity to externally rotate, which makes that right shoulder start to sit down on the rib cage. And when that happens, when you start to create a better structure through the top of your spine, it really gives the golfer the opportunity to start to rotate a little fuller. I see more backswings short because of this right hand action. I had a fantastic session with Mark yesterday. A client of mine had 2 or 3 sessions with me, and we're working through some stuff and really getting his blade much, much weaker on his backswing by making this right arm externally rotate by virtue of having his right hand more on top of the golf club. So the grip is intrinsically linked with how this right arm is going to work. Once you start to get that right hand more on top, this external rotation of that forearm in the backswing that many would see as fanning the face open, that it's not, the face will react to where the grip is. And we're creating a right arm in the backswing that wants to feel like it opens up, and a left arm on the through swing that feels like it opens up. So this right hand, feeling like the palm is more on top, that's going to feel like you can start to get more loft, sit the shoulder down, which will allow you to start moving the right side through, will really start to mobilize the body, mobilize the right side of the body. So a great drill here is that you want to get your lifeline out down the middle of your right hand and use the grip to place it through that part of the hand. Now, if you've got a poor left hand grip and you put your hand on in this manner, I promise you I will make you worse. So you have really got to tap into my grip video. Now that you've got that right hand in that spot, take your lead hand and just pop it under your right elbow and start to make some swings where you feel like that right forearm can open itself out and you'll feel how your right shoulder wants to sit down. This will start to mobilize your shoulder rotation. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Then you can start to feel like you can activate a bit more hip rotation. Now you can see, if I now put my left hand on the golf club, can you see how much better my right hip looks, chest looks? And if you haven't seen that video, you'll see that the grip is now in the middle of my chest, which is a huge player for when you want to get that pull moment in your downswing that's going to allow you to start firing the golf ball somewhere near your target. The right hand has opened up on the way back. Now that turning the forearm back down through strike is therefore the ability to now get your angle of attack in a good situ. So now that we've got the feeling that that right hand can open up on the way back here, we now want to feel like the palm that's now looking up at me in this downswing can now start to look down. And there's the pressure on the grip, the forearm lengthening, and the right side opening. At what part of that does it look like a tuck and shoulder back? Why would you do that? It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart when I see swing aids strapping things to the body in an effort to make it look beautiful. So dysfunctional. So now you've got that right arm turning outwards, externally rotating because you've got the hand on the club in a better motion. Now you can start to feel that pressure down, lengthening of the arm, and the palm on the ball. That palm on the ball that allows all of that to line up. And again, you can see how neutral these data points are. Once the palm has now started to track down and underneath you, now we're going to feel that connection of the right shoulder and the chest moving around the body. And now we can see how the right arm starts to sit across us. So the track of this hand that opened up, that moved forwards, that created the pressure, can now get the arm across us. So why not get your hand, pop it palm down at address, open it up on the way back and feel what that right shoulder's now doing, sitting down. Now you're going to start to move back and it feels like you're holding the tray. Not a massive fan of that, bit cliche that, but anyway. Open the hand up, external rotation. Now you can keep that external rotation because the later you keep that external rotation, the more you can now put that force on the ball down through strike. Now when you then start to get that force down, that chest open, right shoulder, left leg again, grip and pressure down and around, all through the right hand. But if my right hand is in a crap position at address, all of a sudden I can't go from a palm up in the palm of the hand to any more externally rotated. I've put in all of the external rotation at the start. So this hand position, yet again, fortifies function. Watch is off. So we get that right hand, externally rotating, pulling the grip, putting force on the grip, which allows that sensation of feeling lengthening of the arm that's going to put that force on the ball. You can see that this right hand position does not make me slice it. The grip forwards does not make me slice it. It makes me 4 to 5 function, gets me around the golf ball. So you drill, club off, grip the club with the palm down, open the hand out, hand forwards, palm down, moving around. You can really, really feel the shoulder sit, the shoulder move, the pressure on the golf ball, and moving around. Your leg action is a player in that as well. Go check out that leg action drill. But the right hand is an absolute essential feeling to allow you to get that golf ball coming out with a beautiful little draw down to your target. If you hit enough great shots, you'll really feel like you deserve a pie from Mrs. Miggins. Are you tired of paying too much for your premium leather golf gloves? Head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are gloves tried and trusted by elite amateurs and tour players alike. Enter my code GOODCOACHING to receive 10% off your next order. Go try them out. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe if you fancy it. I'd love you to hang around and play some great golf, because this is where the good golf coaching happens.